like I've said in the video before, I moved on from lilies and I'm back to irises, or not back to, yes, actually, because I've drawn irises before. However, I've never drawn them watercolor nor gouache. I think I've painted some acrylics or some oil irises. However, I do find them quite nice, so I am going to still concentrate on them. Um, what can I tell you about irises? I pretty much like the ones that have like a thick crown on the top. I think those ones are the perennial irises. There's two types. There's like the annual ones, and they're like these small bulbs that you put, and then they just come out, and the petals are a bit thinner. And then there's these ones, the perennial ones, that are like thick leaves, thick petals, and over the top crown. And I quite enjoy these ones. I moved on from gouache. I think I've painted 4 types of irises, if I'm not mistaken. 2 of the annual ones and 2 of the perennial ones. And now I just want to concentrate on other mediums such as pencil. I'm still a little bit afraid of them because it's been such a long time that I haven't used colored pencil for any sketching. So I'll have to grab the bull by its horns someday. But anyway. And then I would also like to practice a little bit of watercolor like you see here, and maybe an oil or an acrylic. Now, oil lately, I've shied away from it, maybe because it's winter and they don't dry as fast. I find that in summer, oil dries faster. Also, I paint in my house. I have my studio, but it's at home. So because it's winter, because it's still cold, I do not keep my windows open yet. Because I have 2 cats that I love very much and I don't want them to be uncomfortable. I only manage to paint at night most of the days. So I don't want to open the windows at night while I'm painting. I don't want my cats to suffer. Therefore, we're leaving oils for the warmer seasons. But meanwhile, I just enjoy watercolor and acrylics and surprisingly gouache. I mean, I've had, I don't know, a year, a bit over a year trying gouache, and I really enjoy it. I was kind of afraid of it, but the more I paint, the more I practice, the more I like it. I like to use more on the thicker side, and then watercolor. I really like working with the very, very wet watercolor. Like, I know that totally takes control out of my hands, and I mean, I could use it in like at least wet over dry, and I would have a little bit more control. But I really, really love when water just disperses and the pigments disperse however they want. So I'm gonna keep on doing that because in the end, I'm doing this for myself more than anything. It's my way to relax. I do find that watercolors and painting in general is a way for me to meditate, to relax, to just shy away from my everyday things, from real life problems. I don't know if you guys can notice in my voice that I'm a bit rough talking. That's because I've had a cold. So my voice was, my throat was sore. But yeah, I'm still not feeling 100%, but I did feel like, well, we have one painting, we can upload it. It's not my best work, it's not my worst work. I just feel kind of meh about it. But it is what it is. Now, about the subject, I mean, irises. I really like this one. This one is actually a real picture of one I took by the riverbank close to my house. So I just felt very inspired by it. It's not the prettiest iris there is, but it was beautiful from my point of view. And it's the first one I see, so of course, as soon as I see iris is blooming, I do feel like there's nothing more beautiful. Now, the thing is, narcissus are coming out everywhere. Tulips are gonna come out soon. So you're probably gonna see where towards what flowers I'm moving. And I hope you guys enjoy them. At least I'm having fun. I'm having so much fun. Now, another technique that I really start to like is to just take a bottle of water and use one of those spray caps, and just spray water all over, and that pretty much disperses the pigment a little bit more. If the pigment is still wet, it's gonna disperse more. If it's dry, it just gets it a little bit blurry, and I really enjoyed that. Anyway, uh, as you can see, it's time for me to play with my cat. She demands attention. So this was pretty much it. I hope you guys and girls like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.